fine, buddy, man.
Okay, everybody cheese. Switch it on this time.
What are your impressions of it?
Sometimes just where we say
everybody are all experienced guys, but they're also people who can explain things well, so that you actually should be picking up the messages. The secret is to get the laps in and learn as you go, and when you do subsequent laps, try and think what comes next and work your way through. I'm going to hand over now to Adrian Earnshaw from the Mike Harewood Foundation.
The aims of these, from our point of view, are quite simple. We've been helping newcomers for many, many years. We wanted to get a good finish in August, September. When you're racing, you want to get a good finish, go home with a smile on your face, and no cuts and bruises.
You want to leave that hat on, Adrian?
If we have a problem which we like to note but doesn't prevent you going out, we will write a comment on the card, so that the next time, if things can fall off or break, they will round here, because you're going for such long sections of the road, flat out, bouncing about, you will suddenly find vibration, and the load on the engine will suddenly start to take its toll. You must fit the tyres the right way round. I know that sounds silly, but you know, of course, we do allow you to turn tyres to even out well. On short circuits, that's fine. Round here, it's a no. You must fit them according to the arrows, please. Numbers. Proper shaped numbers, none of these curly, fancy X things, please. Plain numbers, not shiny. The sun comes straight back off your number plate, so we must have matte finish. Side numbers, we will accept side numbers on the seat if you have a proper flat-sided seat. Not many do these days, so numbers on the belly pan or on the side of the fairing, please.
Hi there, I'm Andy McCallister. I'm a self-employed plumbing and heating engineer from back home in Ireland, in Bangor. I've been racing bikes for 7 years, riding our national roads at home for the last 3. Competing here now has just been the ultimate dream. Getting the chance now to do it before we get any older, and hopefully make a good attempt and have many years at it. Just living what we love doing.
My name's James Hind. I'm a truck mechanic from McCallister, Lincolnshire. Racing history, won the National 125 Championship last year, and I've always wanted to compete at the Manx Grand Prix.
Yeah, I'm Herve Samson. I'm a Hind dependent. I have a store in France. I come from France, obviously. I race since 2003, so that makes some years ago. And I come here to the Manx to be achievement for my career a little bit, and maybe the first one. I hope not the last one. So try to come back next year if I can, and that's it. Okay for me. And I race since last 2 years in IRC in International Road Race Championship across Europe. So I have some great experience, and I will try to do my best here.
Hi, my name is Nathan Harrison. I'm an apprentice mechanic. I work in the family business down on the quay. I'm from Onken, the Isle of Man. I've done a bit of racing everywhere really. The Super Teens at Thundersport, Derby. Also done the 600 class at Thundersport. And the reason I want to race in the Manx Grand Prix is because it's always been a dream to win the TT, so I think it's a great place to start.
Alright, my name's Joseph Laughlin. I'm a plumber from Ireland, so I'm from Castleblaney, County Monaghan, Ireland. Racing history, this is my 12th year racing. Did 10 or 11 years on the circuits, then I went on to did a full year on Irish road racing. A good enough year there, upgraded to national, and now decided to go for the Manx Grand Prix to give it a go. Competing in the Manx because it's as good as you get. It's the longest circuit in the world, like, and just add on top of all the racing I've done so far, and that's it.
Hi, my name's Ben Plant. I'm a plumbing and heating engineer. I come from a little town called Wem in Shropshire, England. Racing history is I've had two and a half years short circuit racing in England, 1 year road racing in Ireland, and the reason for racing the Manx, it's the only reason I started racing. It's my passion and I just absolutely adore the place and can't wait to get going. Can't wait.
I'm David Brook. I'm a suspension technician, live in Bradford. Racing history, I've predominantly raced with Thundersport GB with the pre-national 600, then moved on to the GP1 Elite class. Finished 4th in 2016, 3rd last year, and I want to do the Manx Grand Prix because it's just the ultimate challenge really. It's very different, there's a lot of variables that you don't get on a short circuit, cambers, winds, there's a lot more going on, and I think it's a better test of a rider's ability.
My name is John Pilloud. I'm from Switzerland. I'm a mechaniker on the train. I have 4 years on iClyde, European Championship, Swiss Championship and Austria Championship. 2 years ERRC, International Road Race Championship, and for the Manx Grand Prix, it's dreams for me.
Hi, my name's Daniel Capper. I'm a joiner. I come from Cheshire. I've raced with Thundersport for a few years now, raced 500, 650 and started road racing last year. I want to compete in the Manx Grand Prix because it's a road race and it's the best one.
Hello, my name is Michael Rees. I run a portable toilet hire company with my brother. I come from Aberdare. My racing history is my first road race was the Aberdare Park road races on a supermoto. I've competed in short circuits with the North Gloucester Club on 400s, stock twins and super twins, and done some roads over in Ireland, did Cookstown and Scarborough meetings. And the reason I'm looking at the Manx Grand Prix is I think it's one of the biggest motorcycling challenges for a rider, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Hello, my name's Arnie Shelton. I'm a mechanic for a living. We come from born in Lincolnshire. My racing history is mainly on 125s. I did 2 or 3 years in British 125s, running my own bikes and then eventually riding for a team and then running their bikes. And now I've got a 600, also ran at national level and in club racing. I'd like to compete in the Manx Grand Prix because I have pretty much gone as far as I can as a privateer, building my own bikes, running my own bikes. Can't really compete at national level doing that, and I've always wanted, but I've in the last few years I've wanted to do the Manx Grand Prix, and I've been coming here for a few years with my dad and my girlfriend, and when I'm not here I listen to it on the radio and watch every practice session, so it's something I'd really like to do.
I'm Michael Nagle. I'm from Wexford in the southeast of Ireland. I'm an army officer, a logistics officer, and I've started racing about 5 years ago now. And the reason I want to compete in the Manx is back in 2007, as sitting watching as a spectator, I said I'd really like to compete and be a part of the history, and here I am today.
Hi, I'm James Field. I'm 27. I'm from York. Originally, I live in Amesbury now due to work. I'm in the RAF as an aircraft technician. Racing history, I started racing at the age of 12, starting on mini motos and then progressed from there. Started road racing last year, doing Armoid, Andrade, 700, bits and pieces like that. I want to do the Manx Grand Prix, basically to race a TT course. So you got two options: you either do a TT or the Manx. I think I'll learn a lot more with the Manx. I've more success with the Manx, so go there and then see what happens from there.
My name is Sheehan. I'm a secondary school teacher in Dublin. I come from Cork originally, but living in Meath at the moment. Racing history, been racing for the last 6 years. Raced 650, 600 and Superbike. Currently riding a 600 and a 650. Competing on the Manx is just something I've always wanted to do. So finally here, looking forward to the challenge now.
My name's Grant Gaskell, and I'm a bricklayer from Skelmersdale. Racing histories, I've just dotted around doing different things. And basically just want to do the Manx because I think it's the best thing you can do really on a bike.
Hi, my name's David Murphy. I'm a ground worker from Preston. I've been getting into the Irish roads over the last couple of years. I did the Ulster in 2015 on a Ducati, and I've done Tannery Cookstown and some Oliver's mounts. I want to compete in the Manx Grand Prix because it's just the next stage up from the Irish road racing, and I'm doing the full season this year on the Irish, so it's sort of the next stage, and I want to progress on and do well at the Manx and maybe one day the TT.